Hello and welcome everybody. Gonna be sharing this link directly to Brighton.com, and the title of the video is "We Are Under Attack. Frigid control weather weapons are being used," as told by Deborah Traveres, part 1. I'll have a link to part 2 in the description of this video as well. And if if just in case you're wondering, you can actually just scroll down and you'll be able to hang on, maybe I passed it, and you'll be able to find it right there. Now, I'm also going to have some links to our call for an uprising, and I've talked about this topic before in some of my previous videos on how I abandoned both, from wearing Nike and Jordan type of clothing, anything that has that symbol on it at all. And I warn you, view this at your own discretion, but it's very disturbing what they're doing. A while back, I also ended up abandoning rap music, new age rap music, not old school rap music that came out before gangster rap came out. But I abandoned it because I started seeing a lot of a lot of repetition going on that seemed a bit odd, and not to mention there's been a lot of questionable things going on with that industry as well. And it's not even just rap either. There's other genres. Pop's no different. Rock. There are certain genres, or not genres, but certain rock bands that are involved in stuff like this too. A lot, man. It's not just evolving around just one thing. It's actually involved in many things, such as our enemies. Our enemies are, both men and women of many different ethnicities, but what do they want you to do? They want you to basically, have it all as order out of chaos. They want white against black, man against woman, family against family member, right? And it's so on and so forth. They want to do this with every race, man. They want everybody to fight amongst themselves while they're basically doing things behind the scenes. I've abandoned Nike, any type of Nike brand shoe altogether because of my suspicion, and not just my suspicions of them, but also some of the information that was found out of them being, related in having ties with the whole Saturn occultism. The swoosh is actually in representation of the ring of the Saturn, and that's leading into the whole black cube situation, which also leads into a hidden society occultism. The Jordan symbol is basically, in representation of the top of the pyramid, the triangle, the two legs and the arm with the ball in the hand. It's just, it's just too obvious. You can tell it's in the form of a triangle. And there actually are some facts that backs this claim up too. Now, I share these links today in order to shine light on these current things that are happening, so that other people will be able to see this, so they'll understand exactly when they're listening to these types of these people who sing this types of music, or whatever you would call it, if you can call it music, that they will know that this is not for your entertainment. This is actually, something different. It's meant to both deceive you, it's meant to both program you, and on so on and so forth. I abandoned rap music. One of the other reasons why I abandoned it is because of the repetitious nature that it has. And I'm telling you, it's just very too often. Now, I've already, I not really did a video, but I shared a video about that, about the repetition nature of from a call for an uprising, of how that's used in a form of mind control. I abandoned the some I even tore up some of my CDs that I had a long time ago, back when I was younger, because I actually picked on something that they were doing, and I wasn't happy about it. What they were doing was basically using the word "wow" you multiple times, a lot, a heck of a lot, right? But they were basically bragging about either the money that they had, drug usage, women, all types of things like that, and even sex. It's just, it's always been in that line of it's just been in that line of mentality. It's always been about, the whole still your girl type of thing, right? They've always had that crap going on. They always been promoting the whole infidelity stuff like that, the whole treating people's emotions like a one big game type of thing. And the thing is, like, I just don't, even though I'm a MGTOW, I just don't agree with that kind of nature, man. I just don't. It's just not me. I could go on into a few things that I've had to deal with in my line of life, but of all these times from all of these different things that I've had to deal with as a result of being around people who were just too obsessed with that type of thing. But I'm not finna get into all of that in this video because that's not what that's about. But man, all I can do is give the warning out, dude. Like, they put all of this stuff in there, and then they promote these things onto the adolescents. And the thing is, kids don't know any better, man. They're impressionable. So when they're being shown specific things, such as the term swag, when you start researching it, you find out that the secret meaning behind it means secretly we are gay. And when you see that, and you realize, why are they promoting this in Sports Illustrated? Why are they promoting this in the music industry? Why are so-called straight men saying this to other straight men in said industry? Now, I don't have anything against people who are gay. The thing is that, like, situations are being used and being implemented on people without them having a full understanding of what these things are. And it's kind of like it's kind of like enabling, like basically pushing a certain type of lifestyle onto someone without them fully grasping the reality of certain things. And it goes even farther than that. Of course, I've already talked about how the school system is a massive mind control system of for many different operations. So, fellow target individuals, think about this. You've probably seen these perpetrators with their kids once in a while, right? Think about it from this perspective. They probably most likely will even have their kids in the colors, basically, even not even just in the colors, but using the actual signs and tactics of a gang stalker, teaching them this stuff at an early age. And these kids are so freaking young, dude. Think about that for a second. Now, think about these kids that are going to the schools, right? Think about that for a minute. Haven't we seen a huge uprising in bullying all throughout these years? Haven't we seen a rise of school-related suicides throughout these years? I wonder what could actually have been the cause of why these keep in mind, these suicides are in conjunction and with as a result of the bullying. The bullying basically hasn't gotten any better. It actually upgraded. It went as far as it just from being in in the school grounds, or even just from the neighborhoods all the way online. So if you got irresponsible parents who will teach their kids how to gaslight and gang stalk somebody, what's stopping these kids from using these tactics in the damn schools? Think about that. And don't let the target individual's child be in the damn same school as that perp, because then they'll be singled out automatically. Which is one of the reasons why I'm just concerned of bringing my own into this world, man. Unless I know I can guarantee their safety, I just wouldn't do it. But at the same time, I know the enemy basically wants depopulation. They want that crap. And if they, if you do have kids, and they basically want to program them. It's not our fault that we've been programmed, but it is up to us to deprogram ourselves from this damn system. That much is for certain. So, in the description, you'll find a link to both part 1 and part 2 to We Are Under Attack, frigid controlled weather weapons are being used, as told by Deborah Traveres. You also find at least 4 links going to a call for an uprisings channel as well in the description. I'm warning you, this dude, the reason why I brought up the shoes is because like you're gonna actually see them not even trying to hide the satanic meaning behind this shit anymore. And again, viewer, it's gonna say this in the description, but viewer discretion is very advised because I get what they're trying to say, but I'm not finna put that on my channel, dude. Like that's just even seeing that shit, the fact that they even allowed that on television, it's just I don't know, man. It's television's just been getting weird throughout these few months. It's just been getting super weird. So that whole South Park episode, with the whole QAnon and adrenochrome thing, just made it even worse. The fact that they would even allow, with the fact that that would even be allowed to be aired, dude. What the fuck? And you know they freaking screen these whether it's an episode from a series, they've watched these things prior before they even allow them to go on air. No joke. So clearly they knew what the fuck they were doing when they allowed such an episode to air on TV. I'm sure some of you had to have seen it, but be careful out there, man, because stuff is getting weird. Seriously.